That ain't good. That ain't good at all. Yeah, that's not good. Well, folks, here we are back, and well, the problem I had where I left my oil cap off, get all this oil all over everything. Well, it was due this right here. You see all that little white stuff? That's some JB Weld. What I seem to have developed is a stress crack in my oil pan, and she was dripping. First thing is I got some regular JB Weld, and I slowed it down, but it was still dripping when I was getting that inspection. And after that, I bought some water weld by JB Weld that will seal up, you know, when it in water, oil resistant, and that slowed it down to about 30% of what it was originally leaking. And well, we're going to fix it. I was going to drop the oil pan, but I think I'm just going to, I've already drained all the oil. Got the oil right there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean this off. Clean it off properly. And put some of that water weld in the crack. Let it cure. Throw some regular JB Weld over top of it. And see if I can get it by. Because if the oil pan is going to give stress cracks there, then it's going to do, it's prone to give more. So instead of dropping the oil pan, welding it like I was originally going to do, I believe I'm going to save my $180 oil pan gasket and just repair this one with JB Weld. And then here in the next month or two, just go ahead and plan on replacing the oil pan itself. Well, that's going to be it for this one. I'll be back here shortly to the rest of the upgrades I'm going to do and replacements, covering back from the successful owner operator and preventive maintenance. Anyways, guys. I don't know if you can see this hole, but it's cracked, but it's right. You can see it, it's right here. I don't know if you can see it. I'm losing daylight out here. I don't know if you can see it or not. But we got her prepped. Want to throw some of this water weld in it? Just a little bitty bead. Let's see if I can get some out of here. I'm just going to make a little bitty bead of it, and this is just solely for the crack. I'm going to try to knead this stuff right here together, and it says don't get on hands, but you know, we Georgia boys, we're tough. I'm gonna meet this together. Maybe I need gloves. Just want to stick. And then I'm going to, oh, let me get my light back up here. See if you can see. I think that bad. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to rub it across that crack and try to basically seal the crack. That's what I'm wanting to do. I'm going to push it in. I'm going to rub it back across. If I can get some in there just to seal that crack, that's what I'm looking for. And then tomorrow, when this cures, I'm gonna throw some regular JB Weld on the top of it, and then we'll let that cure, and we should be set. You guys say a little prayer for me. Maybe this will work. I think it will. Think it will. Truth be told, it's probably too fine of a crack to even get in there. But we're going to scrape all this off anyway and put a little more on top, just for safe measure. Oh no, I got some in there. You can see the crack line now. It's got a little white mark going through it, so yeah, we got some in there. Let's see if I can. Get this knocked off here and I'll show you. Now let's see if you can see this little crack line right here, going up through here. That's what we're trying to seal. And there's a little white crack there, so it shows I got some putty in there. So awesome. That's what I was trying to do. Maybe it'll work. Alright, round number 2. Wait a minute, I'm getting ahead of myself. I've already touched that with my greasy fingers. Gonna touch it with my greasy fingers. So, air hose it up again. Brake cleaner. Give it a little smear. You see that crack pretty well. You should be able to see it in the camera. Maybe. Alright, let's go back to what we was doing. Put a little bit of bead on it. I'm going to go about halfway down. Then I'm going to put some for the halfway up. I'm just going to put it on there. And I'm going to kind of rub it down. I'll put it right here and I'm going to rub it up. Now it wants to stick to my hand. That stuff is tacky. But when it hardens, it's on. I think I'm gonna leave it alone from there. I'm gonna let that cure up overnight. Come back tomorrow, and we're gonna put regular JB Weld on it. See you in a little bit. Maybe, just maybe. I figure I put a little light coat over it and let it cure, and then put another coat over it tomorrow. By then I think it'd be set up good. Alright guys, here we are. I got me some epoxy measured up. And we're going to coat this bad boy. And some steel reinforced epoxy. We'll start at the top because it might want to run. I'm going to put this on, and tomorrow I'll probably put another over top of it. I'm getting in my light there. I think that's looking pretty good. Yeah, I think that's going to do it. And tomorrow I'm going to put some more on it and kind of overlap this right here just to give it a little extra layer. So let's clean off my little mini popsicle stick. We'll do another one tomorrow. Oh, I don't think I ever touched on one thing, where all this oil on my engine came from. All that. Yeah, I don't think I touched on that, so we're going to touch on it right now. See if I can get out of here. So, oh, yeah. So the other day when I was in Ontario, before I left, I put the first initial batch of JB Weld on that same stuff, which it was a pain in the butt sanding off, as you've seen. And it kept easing through and pushing through, and I got to thinking, I said, well, maybe it's because the crankcase has got pressure on it. Maybe it's pushing oil out. So I took off my oil filler cap. And upon doing so, I thought, I'm gonna get up in the morning and I'll put another layer on it before I leave. Yeah, we didn't do that. We forgot. Yeah, me and the mouse in my pocket. Hey, that's for you, Brian. But yeah, I said we're gonna do that. This cap right here, the oil filler cap, I took that off and set it right there where I always set it when I take it off, just in case I happen to forget to not put it back on. This case, I forgot to put it back on. So here I am, just trucking along Interstate 15 north out of San Bernardino. Got about halfway up Cajon, and I realized something. I said, I don't think I put my oil cap back on. So I was like, all right, well, there's sensors on here. It's going to shut it down if it gets too low. Maybe it won't get shut down on the middle of this climb. Excuse me. So anyway, I've trucked on to Ontario, lifted the hood, and well, that's what you got. But still, crazy enough, it didn't lose too much oil. That was kind of odd. I might have put a little over half a gallon in it. Alright guys, we'll check you out in the morning. Alright guys, come over here and just put the third layer of JB Weld on. And y'all guys, don't wish me luck. I'm about to fill it back up with oil. That oil right there at Walmart, $10.97 a gallon. $10.97 or $10.96, one of the two. I'll tell you what, that's the way to get you oil. Whew. Well guys, here we are. Truck's been sitting for 2 days, and I just came over here to finish things up and get started, and here we have it. No signs of leaking, and well, it's had a couple days to cure. What I think, 2, 3 coats of that stuff over it. So maybe it'll work. I'm gonna have to be careful when gets oil changed for the next oil change or two, and be careful with that drain plug right there, because I need to put a little stress on it. But I might just do that myself, just to know I take it easy on it. So alright guys, it's been fun. Now it's time to get started on that next one. So we'll catch you in that next video. See you, bye.